Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Happy to be with you with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. First for the Lakers. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. In the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. That's LeBron James. And it's Ariza in at the 4 slot. And for Phoenix, he's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. Then it's Bridges, and it's Crowder and power forward.
You know, after the 2004 realignment of the divisions, the Suns jumped out quickly and secured the Pacific title a few times. But even in their long stretch as one of the top teams in the West up until the last few years, they've waited a long time to win another Pacific title.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here's Booker. Back to Paul. Number 22. He's guarded by Davis. Number 22. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Well, the last Suns division title coming in 2007. And with the way the rest of the division has buffed up, Steve, their roster is now looking very strong. The Suns were forced to rebuild, and now it may take a while.
Yeah, that's true. The division is getting tougher all the time with Golden State and the Clippers getting better. The Lakers, you know, are going to bounce back quickly. But the Suns have a strong history. One of the great records in NBA history as a franchise. In fact, 4th highest winning percentage of all time after the Lakers, Celtics, and Spurs.
Here's Crowder. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
But you have to be aware of his specific capacity to knock down the corner 3. That's where he's most comfortable. That's where he's going to be. So defensively, you got to keep tabs on him.
And I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
No good on the free throw.
Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. And they never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
And he's good on the second. I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark he made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the 7-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys, and when you've got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
Lakers on D. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's LeBron. Westbrook a screen on Bridges. LeBron dishes to Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, last season, a lot of folks had the Lakers picked as the super team in the West, the team that would maybe challenge Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group and really had one of the most disappointing seasons in the Lakers' history.
And that one falls for Davis. Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And, Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high for them.
Yeah, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and, of course, Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop any chemistry.
Back to Paul. Paul, right side. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you know, I tell you what, guys, it's a tough road to hoe when you're trying to rebuild in the Western Conference. There's just no room or margin for error, and teams pile on while you're down.
And that one falls for Paul. And back to the Suns in the West. They did finish with the worst record in the conference. They managed only 17 wins, Steve, against other teams in the West.
And that wasn't the worst mark, but it was close. The Suns' problem was that they didn't have a huge inside presence for long stretches of the season. And when you lack depth against teams with tough power forwards or centers out west, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Off the inbound pass. Paul kicks to Crowder. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bradley. And it's the Lakers on the break. Moving it up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Well, Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they were doing, that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that club.
That's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows. Well, a coaching carousel for the Lakers last season. They made it only 5 games before firing Mike Brown. Then they decided to go in a new direction. And, boy, they went through 3 different head coaches before all was said and done. They never really were able to gain that consistency they were looking for.
Free throw drops for Ariza. And back to the Lakers' struggles last season. What do you think, Clark, were the main problems that, held them back from being the kind of title contender that they thought they were, and a lot of people imagined they were?
Well, how much time do I have? 3 or 4 shot clocks worth? I mean, I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play, really no true identity. They were a big team trying to be small, a team without a number of shooters trying to spread the floor, older team trying to go up tempo, coaching change, and that transition.
Right, yes.
You had a lot of moving parts, and it made it very difficult for everybody, I think, and it showed in how the Lakers season went.
That's a good assessment.
You can see the action. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. Their teammates have a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
LeBron outside. Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket, because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And you know what? He's super on the offensive glass. Whether he's bagging his own groceries or sticking back one of his teammates misses, he gets it done in there.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll hit the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron outside. LeBron gets the screen from Bradley. The 3 from LeBron. Shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul outside. Passes it to Bridges. Number 22 is started by Davis. Great tee that time from Davis.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
LeBron with the bucket.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You know, offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the 3rd most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
Here's Paul. He's got 6. He feeds it to Booker. He dishes it to Crowder. He kicks it to Paul. Pass to Crowder. From outside the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
And the first one drops. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Suns trail by 7. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. And here's Holiday. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson for 3. That is good. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Lakers leading by 4. Bradley with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And there's the feed to Ellington. Kicks to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. On the money with the shot from the left block.
Beautiful possession. They found the open man.
On the wing, Johnson. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. E.J. Augustine's checked in for Avery Bradley. Here's Holiday. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. A baseline Jerry. That's good. Johnson's got 5 now.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams are on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Augustine with it. Number 5, defended by Craig. Ellington gets a screen from Anthony. From deep. A shot by Ellington, no good.
Not sure about that one, guys. That was really deep, especially for him. He's not a great shooter from out there.
Not sure what he was thinking about there.
Johnson outside. Number 14. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
The Lakers in the lead. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Backing down is Howard. Guarded by McGee. From the post. And Howard with the nice bucket inside. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Hart. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
And the Suns call time here. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all three of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Here's Augustine after the made shot from Holiday. And Augustine kicks to Howard. Comes up empty from the left block. The Suns trailing. 3, led by Augustine. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. .24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Suns have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Payne. Wide open look. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
The Lakers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor.
You know, the Suns really had a lot to overcome as they started the rebuilding project, and they just weren't the same team the home crowd was used to seeing, and the struggles were evidenced by that 17-24 record here at home.
Clock at 6. Gets it to go. Bazemore's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Suns trail by 4. McGee is screen on Westbrook. McGee is guarded by Howard. McGee sets the pick for Holiday. The high post shot. Up again. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, now that's getting the job done on the boards.
Now here's Howard. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns, who have been so good for so long here at U.S. Airways Center, you know, it really was strange to see them drop so many games on their home court.
Well, to give you an idea of just how dominant this team has been here in Phoenix, this was the first time since the end of the 2003-2004 season that they didn't have a home record better than 500.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice, strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Well, and they were 74% free throw shooting as a team last year, so those numbers could come up.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And that one misses. And Phoenix making a change here. And he sinks the second. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Number 22. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts it to one.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. But, I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Lakers. Phoenix shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
They have a very average shooting team in terms of the free throw line, about 76% a year ago.
And here's the Lakers. Westbrook kicks to Augustine. Back to Westbrook. Lakers passing it around. The dish to Howard. Pass to Westbrook. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And slammed in by Howard.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Feeds it to Johnson. And he banks in the lane. He's got 9.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now Augustine, he's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock, taken away by Holiday. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Westbrook. The Suns getting the bucket. The pass to Bazemore. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Bazemore's got 5 now.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Holiday attacking. It's tipped. Gives him the lead pass. And it's the Lakers on the break. Augustine with the ball. And that one's good.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bridges checks in. For Los Angeles, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Suns trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Fires, high post. Ariza with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And it's Westbrook missing. Well, Phoenix shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Johnson outside. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Johnson's got 7 points in the game. Lakers shooting a superb 63% from the field. Westbrook gets a screen from Davis. One shot is good that time. He has 6.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Number 14, guarded by Augustine. Johnson for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, there was a time when the Suns were an up-and-down team. They pushed the tempo and do everything they could to get layups and shoot the 3. Those days are history now. They're just not a very good shooting team from outside anymore.
And Westbrook, here we go. That's good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Dishes to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Bridges with his first shot attempt. And it's Phoenix scoring again. Well, Clark, you said the Suns didn't shoot the ball well from distance. They would end up 28th in the NBA when it came to the deep ball, Steve, making just under a third of their tries.
Well, of course, a lot of that has to do with the departure of Steve Nash. They didn't have somebody creating those easy looks. Remember, they also were without Channing Frye last year, one of their best three-point shooters who had to sit out the year with the heart issue.
And the Lakers have possession. Westbrook passes to Davis. He feeds it to Bazemore. The 3. That one goes. Count. Bazemore's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Suns trail by 4. Pass to Payne, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was up over the 80% mark from the free throw line last year. I'm sure he was pretty happy with those numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. The Suns have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Payne. He cleans that one off the back line and down it falls. Lakers leading by 4. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Westbrook's got 8 points.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Fires from the wing. Good on the shot.
What body control. Even on the move, he still had the balance to knock it down.
He dishes it to Westbrook. Davis, the tip in on the offensive rebound. He's got 8.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. Caught just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up. Or if you've got that type of angle, he really took advantage. Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. It's Westbrook with the drive. Six on the shot clock. Gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 6.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
And the Suns call time.
Go, Phoenix!
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Trevor Ariza. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Here's Paul. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And Westbrook, here we go. He passes it to Bazemore. The three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 6. Here's Payne. He kicks it to Paul. Pass to Payne. Launches a three. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Bazemore, defended by Paul. Bazemore gets the bucket. And now an 8-point Laker lead.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
52 seconds left to play here in the half. That's a 2 from Paul. He springs up and sinks it. Paul's got 8 points. Here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. The feed to Bazemore. Back to Westbrook. Number 5. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Paul gets a screen from Crowder. Paul dishes to Crowder. Back to Paul. And it's blocked by Bazemore. Back to Anthony. Anthony right side. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers on top, up 9. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's time to break down the first half of action. I hope you're having a great Friday night so far. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Phoenix. And if you like scoring, you love their first half of basketball. They're putting up points, doing it rapidly, in a variety of ways. It's hard to slow them down. Russell Westbrook off to a good start. He's got 8 points, and as usual, he's been handing out a lot of assists. And still hanging in there, the Phoenix Suns. The second chance buckets certainly adding up in this one. They pounded the offensive glass. A nice start for Chris Paul. He's got 8 points and also has contributed with his passing, making some assists. That's it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. And so it's the Lakers with it. Westbrook up top, defended by Paul. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Suns trail by 9. Kicks it to Booker. For 3. And that one's good. Booker's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Phoenix.
And he's the type of player who, when he gets it going, is almost impossible to cool down. Coaches will call a timeout sometimes just to take away some of the momentum that he provides for that play.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on the roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
Now here's Paul. Second half just getting started. About a minute play. Gets it to go.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
The dish now to Davis. Takes the 13-footer. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Here's Booker. Comes up empty off the pick.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Just over a minute and a half had passed here in the third quarter. And here is Paul. He's got 10. They set the pick. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Phoenix shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. One shot. Lakers leading by 5. Ron right side. Back to Westbrook. Feeds to LeBron. 6 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 11 points for LeBron. Paul with the ball. The pass to Booker. This is to Crowder. From past the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Bridges. Back to Davis. It's Ariza on the wing. LeBron outside. Lakers working the ball around now. And Davis gets it to go.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Suns trail by 10. Phoenix calls timeout. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Lakers. Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Puts it up from 7. And the shot is good. 13 points in the game. Los Angeles leading by 8. Davis sets a screen. Down low.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10, and that one's good. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Passes it to Davis. Snatched away. Here's Booker. He has 6. He feeds it to Crowder. Ball outside. Lock at 6. Pass to Booker. They set the screen. Drills the three-pointer. Just a 5-point Laker lead.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
He dishes it to Davis. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Here's Paul. 12 points for him. He passes it to Booker. Number 22. Misses from short range.
Excellent challenge. He had a hand right in his face as he took that shot.
Yeah, you could see the hitch in his release because of it. Just fantastic defense. I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring him right back into this.
Lakers leading by 5. Timeout called the Lakers. Los Angeles making a switch here. And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. Ellington from outside. Offensive rebound. James. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Suns trail by 8. Paul kicks to Crowder. There's the feed to Booker. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And so here's Phoenix. Here's Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Paul. He's feeling it. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers leading by 8. Kicks it to Ellington. Back to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. It's Bradley on the wing. Pass to LeBron. And on the rim that time before dropping in. LeBron's got 16 points. Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. And that one's good. He's got 7.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Bradley gets a screen from Ellington. Here's the dish to LeBron. Back to Bradley. Up and in on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 9.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's Bridges. Feeds it to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Here's McGee. And Count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Phoenix shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. On the free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Outside Bradley. Ariza. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Booker. And there's the pass to Paul. Dishes it to Booker. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Booker's got 11 in the second half. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Ariza outside. It's Bradley on the wing. Number 5 is guarded by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Jackson's got the ball. And that one's good. Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
Beautiful work in the transition game. That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Takes a 3. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 5 points now this quarter. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Number 22, Ariza covering. Paul passes to Booker. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. No good. Here's Ariza. Shot misses. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers lead by 6. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 6. Here's Bridges. Ball outside. Number 22. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Passes it to Westbrook. The tray. And that one's good.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Al Paul. Pass to Bridges. And the officials whistle on the shot. The bucket's good. They'll go to the line. Los Angeles making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. Anthony up on top. And that one's good.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Now here's Paul. He feeds it to Booker. Booker gets a screen from Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Free throw good, Westbrook. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Booker. He dishes it to Crowder. Paul gets a screen from Crowder. 6 to shoot. The shot's good from Paul. And the Lakers have possession. They've led by as much as 10. The feed to Westbrook. LeBron outside. Fires for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's the pick. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Lakers leading by 8. Back to Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
For Phoenix, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. He kicks to Booker. Here's the 3. And that is good. Booker's got 16 here in the second half.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Timeout called the Lakers. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. So it's the Lakers now. 7-point differential. Backing down is LeBron. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Turning with his 3. Phoenix has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3s. 18 feet out, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
Now here's Westbrook. Number 11. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Suns trail by 7. Pass to Bridges. He passes to Crowder. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. The shot's good from Paul.
Well, he's established himself as one of the league's premier clutch performers. You know, with some unbelievable plays down the stretch, a tight ball game.
Steve, it has to be said here that he operates the pick and roll to perfection. I mean, he delights in running unwitting defenders or blindside picking guys so that he can end up rolling into a basket.
Phoenix with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers. The pass to Bridges. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. LeBron James on the wing. No good from outside. Suns trail by 6. Now here's Paul. Steps back and fires. That one wide left.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
LeBron with another miss.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And here is Paul. Makes the lead pass. Gets the bucket. He's got 19.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. And this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Kicks it to Ariza. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Free throw dropped for Ariza. Ariza hits them both.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Here's Bridges. There's the dish to Crowder. To the paint. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Lakers leading by 6. Outside Westbrook. LeBron outside. Fires from deep. And that one's good. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Paul with the ball. Phoenix calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch. And Booker kicks to Paul.
Feeds to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside Westbrook. Back to LeBron. Another shot. And the layup is good. LeBron's got 16 points here in the second half. The Suns running out of time. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges, covered by LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Kevin, he's in a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Ariza gets a screen from Westbrook. LeBron sets the screen for Ariza. For the 3, and that one's for Westbrook. Westbrook's got 19 points.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 10. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And Booker kicks to Paul. Bridges a screen on Westbrook. Dishes it to Booker. And you can count him on the line with a chance to make it 3.
Defense has been a little soft, so allowing them some operating room inside here in the second half, and they're taking advantage of it, which is what they should do.
Shooting for Phoenix. One shot. Now Westbrook. LeBron kicks to Davis. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Crowder.
Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket.
And that cuts the lead to just 5. .36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there. LA's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he rolls 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Yes!
He is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're behind by 5. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. It's good! What a beautiful shot to pull him to within 3.
And my goodness, that one got him going.
Did it ever? They're in crowd now.
What an atmosphere here. This is incredible. Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send him to the line and hope for a few misses.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Those are big free throws, guys, because now it becomes a 2-possession game. And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
Paul dishes to Booker. Misses the 3. Now here's LeBron, and there's the whistle called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. Here's Westbrook. Back to Ariza. And now they decide to foul intentionally. We're down to first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so the Lakers take the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
Right, man.